Snakes, one of my favourite animals.
You're all right, mate. You're all right. They have been known to cause a fatal bite. This one's getting really, really grumpy. G'day, I'm Steve Irwin, and on this adventure, I'm going to take you to a place that only Terry and I know about. It's the Secret Valley, and it's chock-a-block full of reptiles. G'day.
G'day.
Here we go again, adventuring, where the wild, wild, wild creatures hang. We're gonna have a gorgeous,
G'day.
don't muck with it, very, very dangerous time, my friend.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. What a little beauty.
From the land down under, the land of wonder, the man-made calm.
Check this out.
Crocodile hunter.
We're going to take you to one of my favourite and more secretive places, the Valley of the Reptiles. It's chock-a-block full of scalies. Come on, Suey, you got to come too. In you get, mate. There's a girl.
We're completely self-sufficient for this adventure. We've got all our camping gear. We've even got the boat on board. Because this secret spot means we've got to take a boat to see the most venomous snake of all.
Woo! She's going to be an adventure. Let's get him.
We're penetrating deep into the eucalypt forests of Australia's northernmost state of Queensland.
Traveling along these outback roads, you never know what you're going to see up ahead. The little animals utilize roadways the same way as clearings in the bush. Reptiles will sun themselves, little mammals come out to forage, and birds catch insects that may have been hit by the cars. You never know what's going to be up ahead, and Steve's got eagle eyes, so chances are he'll spot something.
Like this.
There's something.
Have a look at this whopper. Look at this for a green tree snake. Easy to see why they call them green tree snakes. Look at that beautiful olive green coloration. And when they get excited, they puff out their throat. Look at him. Beautiful colubrid head. They're a non-venomous snake. They got stacks of teeth. They grab hold of frogs, overpower it, and then swallow it down whole. And you can see this lump. Have a look at this lump on the side of his body, right there. That's a subcutaneous parasite, a subcutaneous worm. A worm that sits just underneath the scales, and they get that from eating frogs. Have a look at that for a head. Isn't that a beautiful head? Best looking head you've ever seen, I reckon. Hey, for a snake, green tree snake, real gorgeous yellow, golden yellow underneath their head, and along their belly is those beautiful, absolutely glorious scales, big single scales that go across. They can climb trees like they're going out of fashion. And this one's living in this long grass because it's a frog habitat, prime frog habitat. And they can get out. Man, can they get out. They only need the last half of their body, and then they can go straight out, get their body straight out to a tree, just like that, and cross from one branch to another. Agile, agile as. You can see how he's using his belly there now, those square-shaped scales on his belly. That's to get him grip, really good grip. Green tree snake, strictly frog eaters, non-venomous, not even inclined to bite. I'm in no danger at all. Isn't he a champion? Come on, mate. Want to go back in your long grass? I can see that. Where you go? Woo! I love green trees. The largest valley in the world is the Rift Valley of Africa. Our destination is remote, fair smack dab in one of the wilderness areas of Australia's outback, which means we're going to have to be pretty well self-sufficient. Carry plenty of water, plenty of fuel, and plenty of tucker. We don't want to run out of anything.
Once we leave the main roads, we get onto some tracks, pioneering tracks that are starting to get overgrown from a lack of use. No one's been in here for years.
This vine scrub is quite an interesting flora type. It looks almost like rainforest. but it lacks the huge, great, giant eucalyptus-type trees and favours more the smaller figs, syzygiums, lily-pillies, small fruiting plants, and it's called vine scrub for a really good reason. Its thick undergrowth is entwined by a whole stack of vines. And I tell you what, it's a great place for snakes.
And Steve spotted one already.
Hey. You're all right, mate. You're all right. This is a small-eyed snake. Now, they're highly venomous. Oh. You're all right, mate. Settle down. Settle down. It's getting a bit grumpy. You're all right. Settle down, mate. Settle down. As soon as you grab them, they get really upset. Small-eyed snakes are very uninclined to bite. They're pretty quick to get out of your way, but they have been known to cause a fatal bite. This one's getting really, really grumpy. And he means business. I'd hate to get whacked by one at this size because it would not only come close to causing my death, but it would be a very, very hard snake bite to treat. These things don't affect straight away. What happens is after they bite, you get severe muscle damage. And so 3 or 4 days later after the bite, your heart, the muscles around your heart, might just stop you working, and then you die. And they have caused a fatality here in Australia, but you've virtually got to touch them to get bitten or stand on them, try and kill them, and that's where you run into problems. Now, the small-eyed snake is a reptile specialist. He eats small dragons, skinks, virtually any lizards at all. They'll even eat little snakes. And they use this vine scrub as great camouflage. They're a nocturnal species, and they'll come out, like right now, in these patches of sunlight on a cooler day. Woo! Settle down, mate. Got that beautiful, virtually black coloration, chocolate colour underneath, front-fanged and venomous. Woo, settle, mate, settle. And I'll just let him on his way. There you go, mate. There you go, small-eyed snake. Quick, oh.
Carpet python. Oh, you're a pretty one. Come here. Where are you going? It's all right, bud. See how he hangs on, constricts the limb? He thinks I mean danger. I'm not going to hurt you, sweetheart. Oh, look at this pattern. Now, that helps with camouflage so that he can hunt any little animals. Now, during the day like this, he's probably out looking for a place to sun to digest his food. But come night, he'll be in hunt mode. And he'll stalk things like greater gliders, yellow belly gliders, even the little sugar gliders. Yes, that's when you come out is nighttime. Look along his mouth. Ooh, you're hissing. He's got those heat-sensing pits and that forked tongue so he can pick up any warm-blooded mammal. Now, he'll eat anything that's about the same size as his body around. So that would easily be a sugar glider. But keep in mind, pythons can stretch their mouth, disarticulate their jaws, and swallow something even bigger than the girth of their body. All right, you go up that tree, because I think you're about ready to bite me. You have a good time in the sun, and happy hunting.